Alright, welcome back to the storyline, Final Fantasy XIV. I just wanted to pop in. We just learned that Milos, I can't remember, it was yesterday, but I don't remember what the pronunciation was, is better. And then, so this is their really, really nice digs, in my opinion. Do people still say digs? I don't know. Outside, we talked to Sphene to do the next story quest, which is called, where's my cursor here? Seekers of Eternity. Wow, I can't type. Here we go. Level 100. Storyline. We're at the. I don't know how close we are to the actual end of the current iteration of the storyline. Like with the, I think this is 7. It's like 7.1, 7.2, etc. But anyway, here we go. Milos is a kind and brave boy. It did me well to see him. One day I hope that I can speak with him about my other self. Come, let us return to the back room, and on the way, let us pick up treats for our friends. A little gift to show our appreciation for their hard work. Says Sphene. Quest accepted. Oh, cutscene? Wook is in the lead. Alice, myself, and Sphene behind her in a diamond pattern. Sphene, stop. Oh, we all stop.
Citizens of Alexandria, please be advised. The distribution of neo-regulators has concluded.
Okay.
We ask that all recipients equip their regulators and promptly complete device registration.
It feels like a bad thing for some reason.
The evolution of our kind is at hand. Together we shall rise above death and bask in the infinite possibilities of eternal life.
What is this?
Some citizens are
Evolution? What evolution?
looking to each other, like baffled.
Those with neo-regulators will become endless, apparently.
I thought that was already known.
You
That
mean
part.
there's no more? Well, don't you feel lucky?
Oh, this guy's talking to his friend who apparently got a new regulator.
Don't look at me like that. Queen Sphene said there were only so many.
I haven't registered mine yet. The more I thought about it, the more unsure I felt about becoming an endless.
A couple Lalafels talking to each other.
Well, I registered right away. Anything to stop those terrible nightmares of being killed by mechanical soldiers.
Sphene is privy to these conversations, standing not too far from these pairs of people. Screen flashes white.
Ultimately, what you think is immaterial, for the seeds we've sown have already quickened.
This is a flashback that she's having of what the simulant said.
The people have glimpsed hope in transcending death, and they can ill turn away from it. I see. The terror of their first encounter with death still lingers in their hearts. Having previously been spared even the idea of it, they know not how to handle the emotions.
The funeral was meant to give everyone the chance to come to terms with loss, to grieve and move forward together. But everyone who was wearing a regulator had their memories of that moment erased. And to see those oblivious, happy souls, those who remembered must have wondered if it might not be better to be like them, to go back to a time when death didn't exist.
And now they've been presented with the chance to do just that by becoming an endless. It's not hard to see why they would consider it.
If this fear of death continues to spread among the people, what will become of Alexandria? The gifts for our friends will have to wait. We should return to the back room at once.
We go jogging away. Cutscene goes black, and we're in a new scene in the back room.
Oh, you're safe. That broadcast had us worried. The entire populace is on edge.
Says Shale.
So Alphino and the others are still out there.
We have a situation on our hands.
Nostalgia.
A civilian has been killed by a mechanical soldier here on Trueview.
Nostalgia is, I think that she, if I remember correctly, she is actually a hologram. I think she's a robot. She might be an Endless, I can't remember. Because she played a role in one of the extra dungeons you can get access to. But she's the long, pink-haired human female, gun on her, like big rifle on her back. Or, it's one-handed, so... Well, like the one-handed long guns that they have in this game.
Wayakwe is on the scene and reports that the problem unit has been subdued by another sentry.
That doesn't make sense. Only someone with the King of Resolve's authority could order a soldier to do that.
Says Galulja. We look to the computer screens as
Not good.
Shale is
I tried to check the status of the authority but was blocked from the core system.
doing her work.
Given recent developments, I'd wager that Calyx is responsible for this.
Yeah, probably. Wook is kneels down next to Galulja and offers him some, support.
Perhaps we should go and see for ourselves.
It's me. There's been an incident in the outskirts.
Says Aaronville in my earpiece, my link shell.
A mechanical soldier attacked a local resident for no apparent reason. Fortunately, several nearby hunters dealt with the rogue machine, so everyone is safe. But if other soldiers were to... Wait. Is that... Oh gods. More hostile sentries are bound for the settlement. I'll try to lure them away and then lose them somehow.
Ruh-roh.
Ill tidings, I take it.
Says Fiend. I explain what I heard in my earpiece.
In the outskirts, too?
You'll go and help Aaronville, won't you? We couldn't forgive ourselves if he came to harm. I'll have Geo join you from Earth and Sky.
I'm coming too. I can't stay here while my people are in danger.
You can't
Let's go.
help, though. You want to stay safe and make the decisions for your people with the help of our group, then, do that. You can't help in a battle. But whatever. We're gonna just teleport to outskirts for 155 gil. I do have the teleportation reduction right now from my free company, so what it would normally be, I could not tell you. It's been a while. It's been a while. And we have Wook, Sphene, Alice, and Galul down here. Talk to Wook to continue. Things have settled down here, but I still see no sign of Aaronville. Let's split up and look for him. Galulja, Sphene, please search in the settlement area. Meanwhile, the rest of us who can defend ourselves will head further out. Okay. And I can mount and fly. I tell you, okay, if you're like me and you're leveling, 5 different classes up to 100 basically concurrently, Paladin, White Mage, Sage, Red Mage, Dragoon, you generally want to be able to fly in some areas to take advantage of the fates, and flying is just, this is an obvious statement, flying is better than ground mounted, you know. It is faster feet per second. Just like if you were to fly right above somebody who's mounted, it's faster. And then you can also go over cliffs and stuff, obviously. I'm saying a bunch of obvious stuff and I have no idea why. Just get the ether currents and stuff here, for sure. You'll want them. We find one of those purple dark circles with Erenville in the middle, one hand, one knee down, a terrified citizen behind him, one hand, one knee down. He's like trying to block these 3 mechanical, like, robot soldiers. Cyborg. No, cyborg I think means that there's human components, so they're just robots. I think I've had that debate with myself before. Take him out with some yeah, they got line attacks. Erenville is not damageable, so don't necessarily worry about. Bird. Vegas. Alright, we have Erenville to talk to after defeating the robots. We're giving him some aid. We have a cutscene. The citizen he's protecting gets up a little bit before him, but they're both up. They seem okay. That was a close call. My thanks. I still can't do his accent. As I was leading the soldiers away, I caught sight of this poor fellow being pursued. I went to help, but was rather out of my depth. We're lucky you found us when you did. Up comes Wook and Alice. Erenville, I'm so glad you're safe. We were quite worried when we couldn't find you. We encountered soldiers on the way here. Most paid us no mind, but some turned out to be hostile. There's no way to tell until they set on you. The ones here also attacked without any warning. If I hadn't been paying attention, it could have ended badly. Hopefully the others were able to escape. We should return to the outskirts and take stock. And we walk out of the cutscene. We'll fly back to the outskirts. It's very weird to me. I mean, there was an entire expansion that was all like, I would say kind of Indian. I don't know the difference between a Pakistani accent, an Indian accent, Sri Lankan. I don't even know if my geography is not that good. My accents aren't that good, but I was surprised even after an entire expansion of a lot of those kind of accents that I'm pretty sure Erenville is kind of more of a Swedish, and my Swedish tends to come out more Indian somehow. This is me trying to speak Swedish. Erenville? I'm Erenville. I don't know. It's been a problem since day one, and I am very sad about it. But I try. I'll give them some accents just to make it differentiatable. Is that a word? Hold on. I need to see if that's a word. Differentiable. Capable of being differentiated. So differentiable. Okay. I was like, I knew it wasn't a word when I was saying it, but I was like, what is the word I'm thinking about? Alright, cool. Nobody cares. Okay, let's go. Erenville to continue the quest. Cutscene. Are you guys gonna talk? There's a lot of you now. Yes.
We're none the worse for the wear. But let's see what the situation is here.
We're none the worse for the wear. Yeah, I can't do it.
Geode and his people came and joined us while we were searching for you.
This is Fiend.
After which we happened to encounter Malachite. His usher duties brought him here, and he has quite the story to tell.
I think we've met him before. Elizin, grayish, but like kind of a purplish tint to the gray hair. White, I guess tunic, robe, I don't know. Black boots that go all the way up to his thigh. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, good enough.
It's a bit puzzling, to say the least. Even so, I'll try my best to explain.
Screen flashes
I
white.
was called to attend to the unfortunate soul slain by the mechanical soldier.
We have the flashback of Malachite walking up to a group of people who... up and through a group of people who are around this deceased.
Yet,
well,
when I arrived, I found no body. Only a pile of dust, which the wind quickly scattered.
I was about to say who were surrounding a dead body, but yeah, just a big pile of dirt. Well, not big. It was more spread out than it was tall, but it was a mound nonetheless. Bigger diameter than height. We're back to present.
Confused, I questioned the residents, but none knew what had become of it.
How odd. Did they remember the victim at least?
Yeah, let's see.
They did. Their memories of the deceased weren't sent to the cloud, I don't believe. Yet, no body remained.
If someone took it, surely they would have been noticed.
With your permission, I shall return to the government sector for now. Please take care.
And none of the people who witnessed the killing and stuck around saw what happened to the body and were able to explain to you what happened? That seems even stranger. He gives a little bow and walks off.
This is terrible. Why would they make the soldiers do this?
If preservation is behind the attacks, I fear this won't be the end of it.
This is Geode.
All the neo-regulators have been distributed, and potentially 5,000 Endless are about to be born. What does Calyx hope to achieve with these killings?
Geode is what I imagine. I think these are like future machinists. If I don't see one of those like little regulators that my machinist has, like a rectangular box. But he's got the rifle on his back, just like the pink-haired gal whose name I already forgot. He has blue hair, eye patch. Kind of looks like he's got an open brown trench coat with a bunch of like other like little straps and stuff, and he's a cool-looking dude.
Does he seek to frighten people into registering them? Or perhaps...
I don't think that blue hair is cool, but the rest of his outfit's cool. It's like neon blue. We all ponder, trying to think of what's going on here. What's Calyx up to? Oh. We all get calls? On our link pros?
Oh, thank the 12 you answered. Shale told me what happened. Is everything all right?
Gra. I explained something.
I see. 'Tis a relief to hear that Erenville is safe. Alas, I do not have good news to share in return. A driver lost control of his vehicle when its interface became unresponsive, and it crashed into the Nexus arcade, injuring several people. Kryl and I are helping to render aid, but with the sentries behaving strangely, we can't afford to lower our guard. Remain vigilant, my friend.
I turn to the group and explain what Graha said.
I just received word from the backroom. A hover cargo on TrueView threw off its driver, and it's rampaging through the area as we speak.
Alphino had a similarly troubling report for me. Apparently, a riderless machine in the government sector came to life near a crowd clamoring for neo-regulators. It proceeded to mow down several citizens, causing serious injuries.
This is a tragedy. We must go and help the people.
Sphene.
Sphene, wait! I'm coming with you!
So Sphene ran off, Wook ran after her.
Alphino is with Y'shtola, and he said they'll be all right. I'll go and see if other incidents have occurred elsewhere. From here, I'll head towards the quarry by way of the drift arms.
Certainly a lot of hover cargoes coming and going in those parts. I'll join you.
I shall remain here and speak further with the locals. I have company now, so you needn't worry about me.
Then let's return to Solution 9. If we hurry, we can catch up to Lamachi and Sphene.
We all go running off in our separate directions. Cutscene goes black. I don't mind being railroaded. I mean, it's a video game that doesn't really have the possibility of making a lot of choices. The Gulja are back in Solution 9. We see like a motorcycle, basically, on fire. Rook is attending a cat girl nearby who is on her butt in pain. She sees myself and Galul, waves us over.
Sphene's gone on ahead. I leave her with you.
Different sector now. People are fighting against the robots with great axes, sword and shield, monk weapons. The robots are firing their rifles. People are firing their gun blades. Seemingly, the people are doing better than the robots. You see a triple hit combo from one of the monk people.
Bloody things have gone mad.
There's fires. There are people who are down that are being tended to. The pink-haired twins, or girls, I don't know if they're twins, women, whatever.
Why is this happening?
Nostalgia was pretty unique game. Should probably remember. There's some flying robots too, on like these little two circles on either side of the mounted part. Like they're anti-gravity, or actually it's like four. It's like tires with rotated 90 degrees so that they're...
Surely there's a finite number of these things.
Yeah, they're flying around on that. The Stolas knocking them down with their black magic. People are running away.
Everyone, please try to remain calm and make your way to resolution.
Gosan, why are you trying to make him remain calm?
This is just like before. When Zeralja unleashed the soldiers on us.
Alphino's healing a guy on the ground, rolling around.
I don't have any souls left. I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Another scene. So the robots firing their guns, their laser guns. This guy's a Dragoon doing a double stab. There are actual citizens with robot guns as well. Graha's facing them 4 at a time, 3 at a time. Does a big blue bubble to knock them all down. We got Pictomancer Kryl doing her thing.
No, you don't!
Saving a woman from being shot.
Are you all...
What? Oh.
No! No! Why did you do that? Why? You can't just leave me alone like this!
The woman falls to her knees in front of a downed, not...
If we had been endless then, you'd still be here.
A not moving human.
You'd still be with me.
Male on the ground.
But now...
Kryl's just kind of watching. She should be destroying robots, but... It's all good. It happens. Myself doing my red mage stabby stab on a robot, obviously not a person. Galulja running up to.
Are you all right?
A girl on her butt. Woman, sorry. Girl, boy, woman, man, I don't give a shit. We see off in the distance a little bit I can't tell yet. Is it Sphene? Yeah, Sphene is on her knees near a downed woman who is not moving. She brushes her hair back from her face.
So many hurt. So many dead. This is wrong. This is all wrong.
Her tears fall, hit the back of her hand. The camera pans up. Kind of just looks at the entirety of Solution 9. Parts that I cannot visit. And the scene is no chaos now. It seems that the robots have been defeated. People talking, people resting, recovering. Those hovercraft downed. The Scions grouped up. Sphene, Galul, and myself come running up to this group. What? All of a sudden you stop doing voiceover? It's stupid. Think the 12 you're all unharmed, says Alphino. 'Tis small solace amidst this tragedy, however. The machine rampage seems to have been only temporary, as soldiers and vehicles alike ceased to operate all at once, as if they had fulfilled their purpose, says Y'shtola. It's the same outside Everkeep, though members of Oblivion are keeping watch for good measure, says Alice. The first attacks came shortly after the announcement that neo-regulators had run out. It can't have been a coincidence. I struggle to imagine that anyone but Calyx could gain control of the soldiers. This must have been have served his ends in some way, says Kryle. Galulja, are you still without your authority? It's fine now. I'm in control again. Oh, stop it. We might take the opportunity to shut down the machines. There's no guarantee this won't happen again, says Y'shtola. Lamachi, I just talked with Everkeep's administrators about that. They said it wasn't so simple. The mechanical soldiers don't only serve as guards, they also perform various vital tasks, like providing medical treatment and managing food production. This is... oh boy. This is, with how AI is going these days, and how robots are actually kind of going these days, and this could really happen in, like, reality. Like, whoever controls the robots, God, you better hope that there are enough fail-safes and oversight and whatever in place. I trust Elon, but who's after Elon? Or who else besides Elon and Tesla are going to make the next robots that are going to be in people's houses as competitors to the Tesla bots? And if we shut them down, we'd struggle to render aid to the citizens, let alone restore their lives to normal. I made it so they can't use weapons anymore, though. Hopefully that makes it a little safer. That seems the best approach for now. Thank you for your swift action, Galulja, says Y'shtola. He smiles and nods at her. Sphene is still looking down, hood up. This powerless... Hold on. This powerlessness, I can abide it no longer, says Sphene. I keep hovering my mouse over them. No matter how much hardship and loss we could endure if there was but happiness at the end. Yet all I see now is suffering and misery. And I cannot bear it, she says with gritted teeth. I want to protect the people. For their happiness, I would do anything and everything. So please, please lend me your aid. She says to Wook. I thought we already were, but what else is she asking for? Oh, Sphene, you found the words I wish you'd said back then. Says Wook. Our strength is yours, Sphene. Together, we'll get you through this. Sphene nods to her. Let us split up and get to work. Might I trouble you to report to Shale, my friend? I give him a nod. That was Graha. We all walk our separate ways. Cutscene fades to black. Cutscene fades to black. All of that after speaking with Erenville. That's crazy. We are teleported automatically to the back room where Sphene, Galulja, and Wook Lamont are. Talk to Shale to complete the quest. It's been a trying day, but it seems the worst is behind us. What's the situation out there now? I give her an explanation. You've moved quickly to restore things to normal. Thank you. Yet, while disarming the soldiers is indeed prudent, it is a far from comprehensive measure when vehicles can become commandeered to inflict damage and sow chaos. For the time being, I'll set our people to keeping close watch on machines. I also have a mind to consult the authorities about enlisting hunters to our aid. I must regain my proficiency in magic. To that end, I shall seek advice from Y'shtola and Alisei, says Sphene. Among the books we recovered from the castle was a grimoire I once used. I hope to learn to wield it again, at everyone's side. As for the key, I think it best that it remains in your care, though it means you will bear the greatest risk, she says to me. In order to ease your burden, I shall endeavor to become a capable warrior and make Otis and Selenia proud. Seekers of Eternity is complete. 2373 Gil. We can choose a level 11 Materia, direct hit plus 18, determination plus 18 to crit. Generally go crit. Go crit, piety, tenacity. I don't tend to make choices other than those. The cutscene, we have a cutscene after turning in the quest, where we see the dark, where the Endless lived. I can't remember its name right now. But Calyx apparently is here, sitting on one of these massive rings with his monitors floating in front of him.
By illness weakened, by wounds unmade, by age decayed. Such fragile flesh is worthless to us.
He always looks tired, or like his face shows zero emotion, ever, except for maybe boredom.
How mankind should evolve, shall evolve. I have already arrived at the answer.
Okay. And the cutscene just fades.
The time is come to pose a new question.
Fades on his face all the way to black before that last line was spoken. Reprieve from death, but at what cost? For endless life, a legion lost, we see on a black screen. And that, yeah, that's it. That is the last story quest I have access to until whatever new patch brings us new ones. This is the first time in this game that I have got to this point. So, I don't know. Thanks for writing it out with me. Hopefully you enjoyed. More will come when more exists. Getting a little teared up, but not a whole lot, because I got other stuff I can do in this game. I got plenty of jobs to level. The Manderville storyline, I think, is probably going to continue. I haven't figured out where yet. Probably Ul'dah somewhere. But, yeah. Thanks. I will see you for whatever video of mine you watch next. Bye-bye for now.